Good afternoon and welcome to the Junior ROTC Room Dedication in honor of Staff Sergeant Edmond Lowe. I extend a warm welcome to the Lowe family, to the Salem School Board, Dr. Delahunty, Principal Collier, Major Daniel Heater, former Salem High School Senior Aerospace Science Instructor, Major Kevin Eaton, a chaplain in the United States Army Reserve and former classmate of Ed's, and Lieutenant Adam Letizio, United States Navy, and a former group commander with our program. Cadet Kaylee Palumbo, our unit commander, former cadets and classmates of Ed's, other distinguished guests, veterans, current cadets, and fellow faculty. Thank you all for attending today. Around 2014-15, I thought about drafting a proposal to dedicate our room in honor of Ed for all that he contributed to our program and the country, and as an inspiration to cadets that followed him. With the pending renovation plan unveiled, I held off until I knew where our new room would be, then contacted Principal Collier about my proposal. Edmond Lowe started in the Salem High School Junior ROTC program in 2001, 1 year after the program stood up, graduated in 2004, and enlisted in the Army shortly thereafter. When I came on board in May 2002, the first thing I asked of Colonel Custodius, as I would do anytime I got to new duty assignment, was who were the leaders in the unit. She filled me in on all the assigned senior staff, but did not mention Ed. I asked her about Ed, and she told me he was quiet and reserved, but he always went above and beyond in whatever task he was assigned. That was all I needed to know, as I would always seek out the quiet ones and work to get them more involved. I did that in my Air Force career, and I continue to do that today with our cadets. Basically, I let the genie out of the bottle, and Ed took it from there. Ed came out of his shell and went on to become a drill team commander, color guard commander, and in the senior year, the operations group commander. He was known as Mr. Dependable because we could always count on him to get things done by effectively utilizing those he supervised. Ed was a highly competent leader who cared about his people. When he saw a cadet struggling with drill movements, he took the time to ensure that cadet would quickly grasp the technique. He never gave up on a cadet. His newfound enthusiasm was infectious to other cadets, and they quickly caught the enthusiasm bug, and because of Ed, became more involved in the program. When Ed walked into the room, cadets and others quickly knew it. He would bring that to the table. He was not loud and pompous, but when he spoke, cadets listened and knew which direction they were going and quickly followed his lead. He was well liked, and people were drawn to him because of his personality, commitment, and loyalty. He also had a reserved sense of humor, and I could tell many stories about that later on. In the Army, Ed was described by Fort Hood senior leadership as a soldier that had all the traits and qualities good soldiers should have. Some comments were, a consummate professional, Lowe learned quickly and always looked out for his fellow soldiers. Edmond Lowe was one of our finest. He will forever more serve as a role model. Quiet with a reserved sense of humor. Lowe left an indelible mark on his unit. He was easily the most liked soldier in the unit. First Sergeant Christopher Lenker said he was a perfectionist. He never quit. Lowe set the standard. Lenker added, quick with a smile, Lowe had a way of lifting the spirits of anyone near him. When Platoon leader Grimes met Ed in July 2008 when he was assigned to Grimes' platoon, Grimes was looking for potential EOD team leaders, stating that, as a team leader, you are always in harm's way. Following the team leader brief, Grimes asked for a show of hands from anyone interested, and Lowe was the first one to raise his hand. Grimes stated that the young soldier took the job seriously and quickly and absorbed what he needed to know. I wasn't prepared for Sergeant Lowe, Grimes said. A perfectionist, the staff sergeant trained easily and quickly. He outgrew his peers, Grimes said. It seemed Lowe could do anything he wanted. Always out at front during runs, Lowe pushed himself to succeed at everything, and he excelled at almost everything. In keeping with symbolism, I now ask a representative of the Lowe family, Rosa, Ed's mother, escorted by Cadet Senior Enlisted Advisor, Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Jonathan Taub, Major Heater, one of Ed's instructors, and Major Eaton, a classmates of Ed's for 2 years, to please come forward to officially unveil the plaque.
Colors, unchained, put, carry, colors, Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Order. Colors.
Thank you, Cadets Palumbo and Taub. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony today. Thank you for all attending. Please join us in our room for some refreshments.
I'm Adam Letizio. I was a classmate of Ed's. We both graduated together in the class of 2004, and we were classmates in junior ROTC together. I remember him very fondly. We spent a lot of time together. An unbelievable guy. Sadly, when Ed passed, I was out of town in the Navy. I was in Navy flight training, and I was not able to get back to honor him. And it's been one of the great regrets of my life. So being here today was a great honor.
My name is Chaplain Major Kevin Eaton. I was lucky enough to have Sergeant Ed Lowe as one of my cadets. He was on a couple of my drill teams. He was in my flight. And I knew from the moment that I met him that he had a lot of potential and he had a bright future. I'm just glad to be here, proud to honor him and to see his legacy carry on through his family and through the JROTC program here at Salem High.